Hey YouTubers, welcome back to Kilo's Moto Madness Garage. So it's been a while, but there's been a lot of stuff going on. And as you can see in the thumbnail, I've got a new project and it's gonna need some loving. It's got a history, but I think you guys will enjoy it because she's worth it. Let's just check it out, alright? Before we check out my new project, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers and everybody who submitted comments on my previous projects. I really appreciate it, and makes a difference. And this is my new project right here. Check it out. This is a 1998 Ducati 916. It's a base model. Check the VIN on it. It's a base model. But it's all there. I mean, it's been sitting for a long time. There's a lot of corrosion on all the bolts. The bodywork is not original, except for the tank and the air filter box. Everything else is just Chinese bodywork, as you can see with the faded paint. But it has been sitting for a long time. Long time. It has the upgraded wheels. It has an Olin shock in the back, Showa in the front, but as you can see with the ignition, it's I don't know if it's been stolen or not, but it did have a salvage title. I found out it had a salvage title, so that changes the direction on where I'm gonna go with this project. I was gonna do a resto mod on it, but it's just too many variables that are suggesting otherwise. Check out this sprocket. It might have like 2 more miles left on it. But nonetheless, it's a Ducati, and I love the bike. The design is probably the best design for a motorcycle that I've ever seen. Check that out. Yeah. I mean, it was my dream bike growing up, and I got an opportunity to buy one for a good price, but I might have paid a little too much for it for the salvage title and just the condition that's in it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be replaced. I do have a lot of stuff on order now, but I mean, it's a lot of stuff. I mean, what are you gonna do? I love the bike though. I love this bike. So I cleaned this up, just do a little pressure washer on it, get all the cobwebs and a lot of dust off, and it looks pretty good. But I mean, I'm getting rid of all that bodywork anyways. It's gonna get a new set from overseas, so it's gonna look pretty good. It's gonna look the part for sure. Not original, but I mean, it's a salvage title, so who cares? It's gonna look good. And I'm even thinking about doing the frame a different color too. I'm thinking maybe Italian green or something. Maybe matching wheels. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But it's a nice looking bike. I love that design. It's sexy for sure. For sure. And it starts up right now. I mean, I put a new battery in there. It starts up instantly because it's got fuel injection. And as long as there's juice in the battery, it'll start right up. No problem. And it's got a title too, but I mean, I found out that it's got a salvage title, but oh well. Oh well. Water on the bridge. So I just started taking some of the body panels off and just looking at everything, assessing the corrosion and what needs to be replaced, basically. And looks like all the screws and bolts need to be replaced. I'm gonna pull the motor and paint the motor. Probably get darker like carbon, I think. But it looks like everything's there. Everything's... not a whole lot needs to be replaced on the engine. Just needs to be cleaned up and refurbed. Maybe repainted. And I got the full bolt kit for the engine, so it's gonna look good. And once the engine's out, I can redo the frame, because the frame really needs it. And I think it's gonna look good green. I mean, an Italian green, or maybe like a metal flake, or a candy green. I don't know. What do you guys think? That shock needs to be addressed. I mean, it's a good shock. It's an Öhlins, but needs to be fixed up or refurbished. The exhaust I'm gonna redo. I've got some polish for that, and then I ordered some stickers for that carbon can. There's one sticker on the other side, but this one does not have it. I do have some new sprockets coming in the mail. Some Renthal sprockets. And I'm doing a 520 conversion on the chain sprockets, so save a little bit of weight. I got a new tire. Well, it's not a new tire, but it's a newer tire. Better than that one. And then a sticker. I'm going to replace that sticker. That front fork, I'm going to be replacing the entire front forks, and I've got a new disc, a pair of new discs coming in the mail, because I don't think I'm going to be able to save that one. Yeah, it would take probably too much work. And the forks, I mean, there's a lot of pitting on them, and I'm just going to replace them. The air filter covers, they've got some damage on them, especially the other side. They're actually zip tied together, so I'm replacing those. Probably with a carbon setup. This headlight housing just needs to be sanded and repainted. Don't know if we're going to go with the gold. I'm not a huge fan of the gold, especially when it fades. It looks more like a grandma gold. So I'm thinking more of a carbon, some updated color, you know what I mean? And I'm thinking, oh, okay. Well, this is it all torn down to the bare bones mainly. I looked at the belts. The belts aren't too bad. They are beyond their servicing or their maintenance schedule. So I'll probably just do the complete kit: oil filter, belts, spark plugs, you name it. It'll probably be the full thing. It definitely needs a chain, front sprocket, rear sprocket, the tire, all that stuff, all the good stuff. But she's a Ducati. She's a beautiful bike. All right, so there it is, guys and gals. 1998 Ducati 916 base model with upgrades. But it's got a salvage title, so I'm not going to worry about it being restored. So we're going to be doing a custom resto mod